It's October the 5th, Wednesday, and I had the doorbell ring, and I got the rest of my fabric I've been waiting on for this. I'm doing the Cordella. It's out of the Barnstar Sampler quilt book, and Debs, the Pug Mama, had showed this pattern, and I just absolutely, I mean, I love this. This was the first one I liked, but then I didn't want to make one that big. So I'm going to do the smaller one. This one is 64.5 by 64.5. But I want to show you the fabrics I picked. So for my green, I'm kind of stuck between these two. I really, really kind of am leaning towards, I like the little flower. I think it's happy, you know. This is pretty, and this is what they show in the pattern, but I'm more leaning towards this one. So that's my green. And then you need a 2 3/4 yards of white, and I believe this is what I ordered. It's so light, you really can't see it, and it's the same pattern that was on the green, but I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. The next one, let me flip this over. The next one's 5/8 yard of a medium aqua, and I'm going to do that, which is that pattern again, but this is what I decided to go with. The next is 1/8 yards of indigo, and this is what I picked for it. It picks up nicely on the aqua. Then I needed 1 fat quarter, so I got in my Green Fairy quilt block, or fat quarter bundle I bought, and I decided on this one, because it's not the one that they show in the book, but I figure it's going to pick up on the raspberries. So next is the 7/8 yard of dark indigo, and I shopped my own fabric, and look what I found. I had ordered a different one, but I wasn't feeling it. So I'm so glad I looked through all my fabrics. I found that one. Then I need a 1/2 yard of coral. So I went with this, which again goes with these patterns as well. But I like that. And then I needed 3/4 yard of dark raspberry, and I picked that. So I think with the little flowers, you know, kind of like all throughout here, it's just going to make it really cute. 5/8 yard of a dark plum, which I picked this one, and then 1/2 yard of the white and raspberry, and this is the one I picked for this one. So I think, yeah, it's a Cora Quilts too, so it goes with this pattern. The only ones that don't is this one, and then I think the green. No, the green came today. So yeah. Oh, the blue. The blue is the only one in this one. This is not a. They showed a different one in there, but I couldn't find that color online. So I'm really excited to start this. I was watching Lori, the Quilting in the Country, one of her shorts earlier, and she's doing this as well. So I'm interested to see what all of our quilts turn out like, because I think they're going to be absolutely stunning. So I'm looking forward to doing these with, you know, get this finished. But these are all the other, you know, I just switch my mind all the time on colors. So I ordered all this extra stuff. But, you know, I mean, my friend Tammy always says whoever dies with the most fabric wins. So, but anyway, I wanted to show you another thing I made. This is an Art East quilt free pattern. I saw this on the guy who sews, Sean, on his Facebook? No, YouTube. He was doing this, and my sister loves whales, so I'm doing this for her. And then, let me show you. I was trying to find these exact fabrics, and I never can. So when I was shopping for this color here, which is looking blue with my lighting, but it's more of an aqua, I found, oh, good gosh, I just flung that on Leo. I found this color. So I think I'm going to flip it and do what? He says he needs attention right now. I'm going to do the body in this and then do a solid gray. And then I have to find this Kona Sheen color that I ordered. I don't know where I bought it from, so I have to find that. But I'm going to do, so that will be like an opposite pillow. And then I need more, of course, for my white, because I don't know what, I have so many whites and they're always off just by a little bit. So I want them to go. But I also found this, and I thought, wouldn't that be pretty in that quilt? I think that, but that was it was in a charm pack, and I don't remember which charm pack it was. But anyway, and then always got stuff going on, lots and lots of stuff. Move this, move my whale. Walter, stop! He's lost his ball. He's crying. I don't know. I think I showed this a while back. I get this chickadee, Walter, I will get it in a second, this chickadee panel. And I showed Deb just recently that I found these fabrics while I was shopping on Halloween. When Jack and I went to Columbia, he had his meet and greet with his new primary. So I think that's going to look really, really nice. And then I bought some extras. And I found this one too when I was digging through my stash. So I think that would look cute. And this one, and that cute little just chickadees. So I like that too. And then somewhere I picked up these fat quarters. But I have a serious fabric shopping problem. But you know what? Fabric makes me happy. So, I could be doing other things that are worse. I could have a gambling addiction or, something worse. And I don't. I just like fabric. So fabric makes me happy. Anyway, I have to find Walter. He's waiting for me to find his ball. Goodness gracious. Anyway, there's my boys. But I'm excited to do all these. I always have grand ideas of what I'm going to make. And then, I've got some of them that are unfinished in my closet and bins. But I'm still waiting for my strawberry quilt from Monica. She did like something on Instagram, so I know she's still, she's still out there. But, yep, that's what I'm going to do, and I'm excited to do this one. I really am. My mom's like, who are you going to make that for? I was like, this is going to myself. I think that's pretty, along with my strawberry quilts to myself. So, anyway, have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will catch up with y'all later. Bye.